Hey everyone, thank you for joining today's call. So, starting with what's on my mind, I'm happy that we are um, continuing work on 10,000 people conferences. This is still not something that's immediately around the corner, um, but I like how it's shaping up. So, work there is continuing. There's also we have noticed recently some issues with browser compatibility. I know Jay is looking into some of them. Jay, do you want to do a quick summary there about what you're observing and what you're doing?
Um, yeah, I mean, we've seen some issues in the past with Firefox, like with especially with bandwidth estimation, and then Firefox not being able to decode VP9. And then I think Firefox version 120 had a fix where they changed some settings so that they should be able to decode VP9 SVC frames coming in from Chrome. So those were for Firefox, and then we also enabled TCC for Firefox recently. So if you have any PWE issues, I mean, you shouldn't be seeing any more of those, or if you do, please let us know. And we are, I think we are looking at some Safari issues with the screen share. Like we've received some reports where they say that the screen share is blurry if it's P2P between Chrome and Safari. We're looking into those. Yeah, I think that's it. And
Uh,
Emil, there is
yeah.
also, I mean, I wanted to let the community know that we've enabled SSRC rewriting on Meet Jitsi in the last release. So this is something that will help us with the large calls effort as well. So what this does is instead of signaling every source to all the endpoints in the call, the bridge would only signal the audio and the video sources that the client specifically asks for. So this would reduce a lot of load on the client, because then you're not creating the um M lines in the SDP. I mean uh, the necessary things in the client for uh, getting all these frames in. So that's not I mean, that's enabled on MeetJetC now. And then this also actually reduces the number of signaling messages that go back to Prosody and back and forth between the Prosody and the clients. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm also excited about that one. Does that receive the number of transceivers that we maintain? Um,
Yeah, I think we set it to 50. So if the number of sources in the call go up beyond 50, we would start reusing the SSRCs for the audio and the video sources.
yeah, and I also like that this should make big conferences feel less differently than other conferences. Like we had reports on iOS, for example, that looked like the app was becoming sluggish for larger conferences with a few hundred participants. Um, this should make things look like a 300 people conference actually should be not much more expensive than a 50.
Yeah, it should definitely help in those cases.
All right, so then let's open the mic to the floor.
Emil, so
Oh, Aaron.
I joined late, but I just wanted to make a quick PSA. I've been on a couple community forum issues where people raised questions about our WebSocket Calibri proxying through Nginx, and a change that we made a little while back to disable what had been a fairly open but also fairly insecure regular expression around being able to forward to various JVB IP addresses from outside. And so we did make a change to reduce that to be a single string oftentimes, or else just allow you to override it. But I admit that we did not do a great job of exposing that or letting the community know that we've made what could be a potentially breaking change to your Docker deploys. So I just wanted to come clean and say, sorry about that. We are trying to do our best to announce everything as it happens, but you know, we've got some moving pieces, and in this case, that one fell through. So if anybody is interested, you can look at some of the community forums or look on the handbook where we've documented this option. Specifically look for the unsafe regular expression around the WS Calibri. So if you're having any problems with getting WebSockets to your JVBs proxied through the Nginx, that's a place to look if this is something we've changed in our config in the last few months. So anyway, that's my call out and PSA. Any questions about that? Otherwise, Emil, the floor.
Thank you, Aaron. Switching back to the floor, any questions or comments from the community? I guess this is going to be a short one then. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining, and talk to you soon. Bye.